I just scored.
I know what you mean, but what is it?
I'll stop fingering people out the window.
The next stop is Bethlehem Street, Grimsby, Minster. Alight here for Grimsby Town Railway Station and Freshly Place Shopping Centre.
We're definitely doing these in a weird order. I'm not doing 7 so that's on it though.
No.
But then I've been thinking.
Before I started mine with, because when I did mine I started with 19. I didn't get the 1 done till over a good year later.
Yeah, we should slowly work through the routes to this end.
Yeah. Then those awkward ones, say the Victor to Euro Park, start at Aldi, make our way over there first, then head over for it.
Yeah. I'm not being rude, I'm just putting
I know.
some music over this so it actually gets to use.
I know. There's the untracking 53. I'm not taking that back because you won't know where I am unless you use my little tracker.
Why, is that tracker not working?
Nope.
Is that one that was missing?
Yes.
Oh, at least it's not missing.
And the depot. I don't think they've got any cities, have they?
I think it's a decker. Why is it not there?
It's out of the way. Yeah, it looks like it's an Omni depot.
NBZ 1670.
Oh, I'll put 9. Balls.
NBZ 167.
Yeah, Scania N94UD Omni Decker RAF Foldingworth Rhymer.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Now you have. Okay, now.
Some of these bumps are like you could die on.
She just sent me 10 picture wraps. Let's see if any's usable. I don't care how bad they are. Christ.
They're probably shit, yeah.
Very.
Exactly.
But to be fair, I could nick the blind on that copy and use that as our main buyer point.
Yeah, put that as a background.
Yeah, and use.
I can
Cleethorpes Pier.
Thank you.
I can make her the blind.
Okay. Because it doesn't need stacking. And you've got the font files, I think.
I think I've already got it.
Probably. I've not drawn it.
The next stop is Fargate, Heron Road. Alight here for St James School.
It's the marmot, because the letters are falling off the property centre. It's a good job I don't lose that fucker down there, because that would have leaped back to the fucking other end before now.
Wambulance.
Eh?
Wambulance.
Wambulance. The Nino.
I want to go live on Creative Post.
I don't go live on there. I won't get any watchers apart from the family that I hate. Cleethorpes Pier?
Can you send that photo over? Because I'm going to make it be better.
Not one of us. Yeah, hang on. I'll send you the full thing, you can then get one accordingly.
Yeah, so
Just forward it over.
Delivered. Get in lane, you twat, whilst we can't fit round. They're all awful, but it would save me getting one anyway.
Yeah, this is only to go for a tiny, like, background image for the live. If I go offline.
Yeah, that counts. We'll make that one. That was on yellow. This time next week, mine should all be talking. So when I need to recap them for picking, then I don't need to do it myself.
That'd be weird for you, I bet.
Although for his partial 16 coverage yesterday, I've duped your script, but then done an approach for the ones I've not read at a previous call as well.
Yeah.
So let's say we didn't call it the last one, I'd have done the approach for this one instead. And then relay the same scripting afterwards.
Glad they didn't jump on now.
No.
Welcome aboard, Service 8 to Cleethorpes Pier.
Let's go to the second floor. Oh, can Daddy say we're gonna
The next stop is Westwood Ho, the Cresta. Alight here for the Army Reserve Centre, 3rd Royal Anglian.
Right here for the
It looks like
Army
I'm
Reserve
driving.
Centre, 3rd Royal Anglian.
Yeah, it's one of the Salvation Army places.
I've noted that in one of Picky's changes, and I think Louis might do it for mine anyway at St. Peter Gouts. Huh?
That makes sense. And I wouldn't have to have all these conversations and stuff.
The next stop is the Cresta.
Yes, well done. Can't be long left for this old Mellor junction, surely.
Pretty sure there's a few.
I've got, I think, one left, and that's at Beaver Street, where the St Mark's line used to go. They're becoming really, really rare,
Yeah.
because they're getting replaced by far less energy saving. They're responsible for the one outside of my police station, which was a pedestrian, a standard line zebra crossing.
Colas did the Birmingham Light Rail, didn't they?
Probably.
The next stop is what hours?
Didn't they also...
12 you remember.
Talking about Colas,
Yes, please.
when's the DB run coming back from Lindsay?
Dunno.
Because I know Colas stopped contract because the oil refinery went down.
Westwood Ho, Humberston Maritime Academy.
But I know DB's not taking it, haven't they? But are we just waiting for the refinery to reopen?
Probably.
I don't think it's open yet.
No. Humberston Maritime Academy.
Hello.
The next stop is Westwood Ho, the Academy Grimsby. Alight here for the Medical Centre.
The Academy Grimsby for the Wood Medical Centre. Christ. The escape to this route almost reminds me of our own road on the Gainsborough routes.
Not the best road stuff.
Fucking horrible. When I did that 16 yesterday on 19147, it was more clunks and bonks than actually fucking smoothness. And again, the unit's ready for scrap line. It got saved for some reason. Didn't deserve it though.
A lot of these roads in this town need resurfacing.
Yeah.
But obviously,
Who's
the
gonna do
council
it?
won't take the funding for it.
No.
Neither will the Council of Market Raising to
Welcome
take
aboard
the
Service
Londons.
8 to Cleethorpes Pier.
How late is Ely to arrive at the road?
That's a good question. How late is Ely to arrive at the road?
Dunno. We'd have a bottle of something, that's for sure. Artemis Pizzeria.
Oh, hello, Adam. Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing. Bazinga.
You never do the right thing, Bazinga, do you?
Bazinga.
You twist that much around, nothing ever goes back in place.
Yeah,
The next
it's like
stop
speaking.
is Chelmsford Avenue, Franklin Sixth Form College.
Yes,
I've got music in the background.
that's fine.
I'm pretty sure it's reflecting onto there.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure.
Probably would do.
I don't think anyone's noticed or mentioned it.
Whatever keeps you busy.
What kind of bus am I on? E400MC.
Yes. One that came from Kilmarnock.
8 volts via Waltham.
This is where all those buses gather then.
Yeah, they're all in the back of the car
Yeah,
park.
it makes me sound dumb, but I've obviously never been around here.
They're all at the back of the car park.
Yeah, there would be.
The next stop is Chelmsford Avenue, Gloucester Avenue. Welcome aboard Service 8 to Cleethorpes Pier.
Now, some of yours definitely ping early, like on the 4 last week. We pinged the ship before we'd even called it Clee Avenue. Some of them need realigning. I think it's relayed back to faulty Google markers.
I think it might be.
Because obviously that's how they'd be imported through to Hanover Central. It's matching them from there.
They usually sit back there, you know, all the way back there.
Oh yeah.
During school hours.
Yeah.
But out of school hours, they come from up the Europe Parkway. I'm guessing it's the closest depot for the Franklin buses.
And they've got it somewhere, but I don't know where your depot is for them.
Our main big buses that PC use, you know, the coaches and all that lot.
Yeah.
They come from the Louth depot.
Yeah.
I know that because we had, when we went to Hull and Hornsey, we had to get the buses booked from Louth because they all came from PC. The school actually spent a lot of money to get them coaches out. What number is it? I can't see through the tree.
I have a feeling we know which number it is.
Aussie. It might be actually.
No, I think it's 644.
644. Another good one. Oh, not 100 EV.
Yeah, 644.
Yeah, 644.
Yeah, and then it's probably a little bit better.
This stop is Chelmsford Avenue, Gloucester Avenue. What are we skipping?
Wow, a big supporter just joined. Insane.
Taking that wide.
Who's the big supporter? Who's the big supporter then, eh?
Not me, I've not joined on that channel yet. There probably wasn't the other one though.
You and Vicky were one of my
The
top
next
viewers.
stop is Livery Road, Kilmarnock Avenue.
And now I don't watch you at all. No, I do. Of course I do.
Yeah, my local is you pointed on us 400s, 300s, Eastwood Exorcies, and one of the last Stagecoach Volvos.
Just the one? Oh, I get what you mean, like company-wide, yeah, there's only a few left.
Yeah, because we Cleethorpes Depot still haven't stopped the Volvos, the Eclipses. They're operated by Stagecoach. So we're one of the last towns to operate the Stagecoach, the Volvos.
Renewable Energy Centre.
Yeah, they've not shot that one yet.
Apparently we're meant to go the end of January. It's still here. We need to bash them before they're gone.
Yeah. It's just fitting them in somehow.
I've got 21269 off. I need 21256, 21270. I need every Volvo thing. I don't need 275 because I rode that the other day.
Yeah.
But I might as well take it off just to make sure.
Yeah.
Do it all in a day. Whatever's not out. Apart from 266, which is currently being stripped.
Yeah.
Because I'm guessing it got into a crash and it's unrepairable.
Probably. Scarborough Road, Nuns Corner, which in the open data is the opposite way round.
Yeah, we don't have the EVs yet because this depot has been converted to electric.
No, nearest is Hull, that's got Mansfield E10s.
Nearest is Hull and Mansfield made, which have just been converted realistically. So, yeah.
I can't have until Network Pro lets us electrify the depot, which ain't going to happen.
The next stop
Plenty
is
of signatures.
Suffolk Avenue, a 90-year guide recreational park in Mansfield Estate.
Comments on this one, I filtered to get the community. What comment has it filtered?
There was someone saying hello.
Next stop is Scarborough,
That's
Midway
great.
Avenue.
I can't find out until we filter them, so
Yeah.
just gotta be careful what you say, I guess.
Scarborough Road Cemetery.
I'm guessing you think you will get the
Did you just ignore it?
That's a good idea.
That's alright.
Welcome Welcome aboard, sir. The next stop is Diana, Princess of Wales Hospital. Alight here for the Accident and Emergency Department, Department of Family Services and Child Development Centre.
Rest of soul.
They've upgraded the A&E recently.
Yeah.
Well, I say recently, it's like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago now. I ended up in A&E when I broke my nose, as they were building it.
Yeah.
My phone needs to cool down. Okay.
Well, it's got hot hands operating it anyway. It's good to share this hospital named after a
I
bless
could
you.
cook a bloody egg on this thing.
Yeah.
Let's move it back a bit. Just need to adjust my... What's the longest journey time in your area? 250, isn't it?
Probably. I was thinking that.
Goes from Grimsby to Hull, and it takes about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So yeah, that's probably my longest route. With second longest probably being the 53 to Lincoln via Market Raisin.
Yeah.
Welcome aboard, Service 8 to Cleethorpes Pier.
Alright, and if you remember that, we'll be in there for...
What on earth is this thing doing? I've just got an El Neo advert,
Right.
followed by a Eurostar advert.
You're nowhere near either of them. Because the Gainsborough Market Raisin MP demands a train calls it is unsafe station, Market
And
Raisin.
refused to take the funding to fix it.
Yep, and Eurostar. When the hell are they
The
going to come up
next
this way?
stop is
Because I talked about it the other day,
Scarborough.
really, probably.
Scarborough Road Edge Avenue.
When the next stop is Edge Avenue, then Conyers Avenue, then we have arrived at Home Avenue.
Nah, I still say that the Royals deliberately had Diana killed. At least she's got the hospital named after, so that's something to remember her by.
That's got a tube thing on the library.
Yeah. And that probably isn't registered back with Transport for London.
Probably not.
Because unless it's done via that sort of generator or I did when I had the tube runs come through, it needs official licensing. And the only way to get around it is A, not use the official font, and B,
That was not the official font.
try and mask the design slightly.
It was not massive. You can recognise the design from a mile away.
Mine were very slightly better. It was Picky's idea to put the underground symbol at central for that as well. It kind of made sense. Ooh, speak of the devil, there's 21256.
The one with the weird wheels.
The next stop is Scarborough, Henry's Avenue.
Right.
Phone's boiling.
Mine's fairly warm, but it's the warmer that I like. Not hot, not cold, but warmer than Luke. Who's Luke?
The next
I'm
stop
back, I'm back,
is
I'm back, I'm
Scarborough,
back.
Kilmarnock.
2 hours, fair enough. 15 to Stirling. I'm trying to think where that goes from. The 15 to Stirling.
I want to say Glasgow Buchanan Street bus station.
That sounds about right, to be fair.
We're here, we just have to.
I couldn't pinpoint it on a map though. Callum's been there plenty of times.
Need to get up to Scotland sometime this year or next year.
Be next.
Need to get some of the HSDs before they go because they've got a due date now.
However, the replacement's better. Local stock.
I don't want any local stock. I've already got that. I want HSCs.
You know what I mean? It's a good compromise though.
The
You
next
could say
stop
that.
is Road Road, Penfold Lane.
Who?
Pitfall
Louth
Lane.
Road. I couldn't tell the front boat.
Oh, Louth Road. That's not a crossing, mate.
No. But to be fair, the Meridians for ScotRail was the absolute worst kept secret, because the Scottish Government practically mentioned it without mentioning it about 2 years ago.
Yeah, they're not smart.
And
That's
basically,
also... Oh no, that's always been a test. This premiere though, that was Morrison's Daily.
yeah. But basically the way that the Scottish Government gave it was, we're not buying new stock. And obviously the Meridians were the next thing due off lease.
Welcome aboard Service 8 to Cleethorpes Pier.
And to be fair, they're not going to look too bad, because although their artist's interpretation doesn't mention it in the Seven City, it might do. But at the same time now they need to include Dunfermline as well, because that's City 8.
She's got burnt.
You'll be alright.
The next stop is now.
I don't even want to take now if it's the case.
That probably wouldn't help either. Livery, West Kirk Avenue.
Holy
Shitballs. Yeah. To be fair, this has died really quickly. It was on like 70 when we left. It's at 31 now.
I had a 51.
And that one ain't when you're struggling to hold charge at the moment. It usually does when it's warm.
I'm going to take it out of this case because this case literally absorbs the...
Yes, so does mine.
Feel that? That's just the case itself.
Welcome
It's nice and warm,
aboard
actually.
Service
Now
8
imagine that.
to
Feel a
Cleethorpes Pier. The
want
next
to?
stop is Livery.
I'm scared that the battery's going to just go boom.
That's not. Then what?
Then when we're laughing at me on the phone is rapid.
But, A, how would you then get home?
Walk. Because this goes to Clay.
B,
The next stop is Livery.
how would you get away with then obviously being off tracks because it's gone kaboom?
I'll go home and say, oh, my phone goes ping.
You definitely have to prove it.
I keep holding my phone.
I know.
Or take a picture of it on my camera.
Welcome aboard Service 8
If it's on
to
fire, I can't really
Cleethorpes
carry
Pier.
it home.
No.
The next stop is Loud Road, Southfield Avenue.
Now it feels like we're heading out on the 56. Because that goes kind of residential into nothing.
I've got the most splendid idea.
Are you moving backwards again? Okay.
What would we but
The next stop
English,
is
please.
Loud Road, Grimsby.
Oh, Brayton, man.
oh, it's nice and cold.
Oh. You are a lump.
The next stop is Loud Road,
My old school.
Yeah.
I left the school first term of year 7 because the buses fucked me over.
Yeah, they would do. They do still now, I think.
I was trying to get the gate and the whole diagram disappeared.
Look at me.
The only diagram of flooding was the gate that goes the wrong way. Back then, they didn't reach, they cut off at 12
Yeah.
school time.
Yeah.
I went back to demo, so it didn't really help.
No, of course not. This definitely feels like we're going completely out of area because of the variety of the spots we're going in.
Still in
Went into Waltham.
Day Rider poetry.
Yeah. Oddly. Just doesn't feel it though.
No. I said I'll take it out of the case and then put it straight back in the case.
You don't follow your own instructions, do you?
No. When do I ever follow instructions?
I meant your own ones. But yeah, same thing.
Exactly. Hold the charger in.
No, it was
How has it
Waltham.
gone down 1% when I put it on charge?
Does that? Because you're probably catching the end of that percentage as it drops. Sounds weird, makes sense. Oh, we've been tagged in bus talk now.
Oh no. I'll check it out in a sec.
I say now, it was 4 minutes ago. Just a picture of the bus run and that's it.
See what's happening. I've been tagged as well.
Welcome. The next stop is Station Road, Tobar Avenue.
Ah, we have a 350 broken down.
No,
Oh no, that's a 250.
I was about to say, what would 350 matter this way? Because that's Scunners.
That's down at the Barton.
Oh.
The next stop is Station Road, Pemberton Drive. Welcome aboard, sir. The next stop is Station Road, Freetime and Crescent.
Why is a strange name? You won't guess what the blue is that's coming up. It's one you stole from me. I want it back.
194, yeah?
Yes, it is. Now, these are awkward stuff. You've got to try and position the doors with the slatting fence.
Welcome aboard, Service 8 to
You can't really say
Cleethorpes
it's a
Pier.
large gap either.
Brandon's just asked if I've been out and seen the
The
tour.
next stop is Station Road, Enfield Avenue.
Station road that doesn't lead to the station.
No, you'd have lost it under beaching probably. Which is definitely going to happen again with the next government. I can tell you that.
What?
Beaching.
Beaching? Where's that?
Dr. Beaching, Tory MP, shut a lot of stations in the 1970s. That would have included one out this way.
Grimsby Dock stop is very, very good. Because there used to be a 2 platform.
Yeah,
So did New Clay.
that essentially fell into the same act. It was reduction or closure for most of the lower used.
Cleethorpes was a 5 platform.
Yeah,
Was a tiny platform for the small Barton 153s.
yeah.
Obviously that got removed from the 153s.
Welcome aboard, Service
Salt.
8 to Cleethorpes Pier.
Because
They
it
all got
was
sold to Network Rail or Transport for Wales, didn't they?
153s. Yeah, both on them.
None of them have gone for scrap yet,
The
have
next stop is Humberston Avenue, Vauxhall.
they? But selected.
Bumhole's Orchard. Yeah, many have.
Many. Damn.
Just like 153374 Shell is down at the Llanelli and Minffordd Railway, not far from Llanelli, Swansea.
What's the railway with the heritage between 153 in London North Western?
London Midland,
Take it.
GCI Northwest.
We need to go. That's got an open day on April 18th, hasn't it?
It's also got an AMT one stuck to it 310, but they've taken off like the front, so you've actually got the coupling hatch window again.
Fair enough. Obviously we can't make it for that open day because it'll cost us a lot. But
Well,
Well,
the next stop is Humberston Avenue, Abbots Grange.
who? Oh yeah.
what's it?
Bumhole's Orchard, private road. I should hope it fucking well is. To be fair, there is a button lane here. It's open.
Can I ask a really weird question?
Now,
During the live, tell me if you can hear the music.
we put my ears in as well. I'm looking at how much she's saying in the video. I'll patch it back. Well, I just spoke to the Valley and the Brokery first. I'm going to come over whilst we stop because I can't say it to them. I've lost it.
Ah, that's lovely.
Active.
Welcome
Oh,
to
damn.
Service 8 to
Right,
Cleethorpes
what was I
Pier.
doing?
Live.
I was going to say something else, but I can't say that. Nah,
No.
just me and her in the background. Whatever else, it's fine.
I'll have to use wide headphones for that.
What?
Hear my voice.
Oh,
Otherwise I would have done it myself.
yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
You're gonna be at the top. And you can see everything. I like to even see all the houses and all
Can you see all the different coloured houses sitting by the road?
Well, connection again. No? I'm good connection.
Hold on to glasses.
Brandon said he's currently at Chester, stood in front of the door.
Oh damn, is it already? Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
The
already
next
at
stop is Humberston Avenue, Old Paddock Court.
Alright, up there, are you?
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh, it's a WhatsApp message from WhatsApp about an update. It's been out for weeks. The next stop is
You!
That's on me anyway.
Yeah,
My computer's alive.
I've had it caught. That's fine. Old Paddock Court.
The next stop is Humberston Avenue,
Humberston Avenue. Old Paddock Court.
We're not going to talk about
The next stop is Humberston Avenue, Old Avenue.
Old Avenue with an A.
The next stop is Humberston Avenue, Humberston Meadows. A light followed by Health Club and Spa.
Humberston Meadows for Banatire Health Club and Spa.
Welcome aboard, service. The next stop is Humberston Avenue, Humberston Academy and Cloverfield Preschool.
Humberston Academy and Cloverfield Preschool.
The next stop is Humberston Avenue, Chetney Road.
That must be the road down at Bateman.
The next stop is Church Avenue, St. Thomas Close.
St. Thomas Close.
stop is Church Avenue, Midfield Road.
We're not going now.
The next stop is Hale and High, Queen Elizabeth Road, Church Avenue.
We're not going anywhere. We're just going to
Meridian Lakeside.
The next stop is Church Avenue, Humberston. The next stop is North Sea Lane, Church Avenue. Alight here for Cleethorpes Country Park. The next stop is North Sea Lane,
Field House Road.
You know what, Sam? I can even stand up on the bus. You're not this one.
Welcome aboard Service 8 to Cleethorpes Pier. The next stop is North Sea Lane, Bedford Road.
Why do we not even have seatbelts? Is it a different type of bus? All buses are the same. Cars are different. Oh, different buses. Buses don't have the track. Cars. No, I don't know why they don't have.
The next stop is North Sea Lane, Camden Drive.
North Sea Lane. Yeah, North Sea Lane. Well, Daddy, that gave me a little bit.
Welcome aboard Service 8 to Cleethorpes Pier.
We've waited a long time on the bus, haven't we?
The next stop is North Sea Lane, Brooklyn Drive.
We've been trying. Keep changing the words, isn't it? The bus isn't bigger than the trees. But the bus is bigger than the plants, aren't they? Yeah, I think it's even bigger.
The next stop is North Sea Lane, Luton. Alight here for
I think the plants is a bit.
Looking up the link here for Epperstone Caravan Park.
Okay. Don't have to take off.
Which one, sir?
The next stop is North Sea Lane. Alight here for Cleethorpes Pier Holiday Park.
What's your mumbling? Cleethorpes Holiday Park and the Haven Cleethorpes Beach Holiday Park. Well, forever.
Aye. That's what
See
you.
if you can find that double decker diagram. See
Yeah, if you
can get
want.
on the front
Yeah.
again. On the 10 letters.
Yeah.
Alice, here please.
See where he is at the moment.
Here please. 1,
Welcome aboard Service 8 to Cleethorpes
This
Pier.
man's filming and you're in this video and I don't like it.
No, I don't want to.
I know, but I don't want you to be on. Listen, I don't want you to be on a live stream because you're only 4 years old and it's not appropriate.
What's this, Mother? What's something else?
Not
I know.
you.
Yeah, you can't see you. You just film in between the seats. You can see from it. Can't you? We're almost there anyway. It's just you shouldn't do filming people, should we?
What the bleeding hell is that one?
Because every time you look up Penelope, I can see your face.
Oh, there it is. Zard. It's the other side of town.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Very.
What diagram's it on? The Waltham side diagram or the Cleethorpes?
Yeah, he's heading over Waltham at the moment.
Think something through then.
I don't know what. It's just that one, ain't it?
Yeah, I think it's just the one of the...
And he's caught at Riverhead, heading out to Waltham.
Very, very brainy, but then in some aspects she's
Balls to it. That's us. Yeah, no, completely and utterly useless.
Uncle Go! I'm gonna go back and just like, it should be impossible.
36, when do we get there? 30.
He likes cricket. He doesn't like it. I feel like
The next stop is Cleethorpes Golf Club.
You say this turns to the 8th at 6?
Yeah.
Could stay on and go back to town.
Yeah.
Could do that. Jump off in town and figure out from there.
Meridian Showground Events Arena.
shops and food halls waiting late.
Believe me, I'm gonna do it again.
We've got a magical castle.
We would be here.
Forget that place exists.
Is that magical? It only appears once in a while.
Welcome aboard Service 8 to Cleethorpes Pier.
Obviously, I know I'm wrong now. It's Denmark.
You're a Cleethorpes, you're not even here, are we?
The next stop is Kings Road, Chichester Road. Alight here for Welland Pub.
Oh, look at me. This is what we boarded last time, wasn't it? This is what we boarded last time.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, feels about right.
Should come across the Waltham in a second. One just boarding that side.
Yeah.
Welcome aboard Service 8 to Cleethorpes Pier.
Is it Cleethorpes Pier? Swim in the sea.
Stop building.
I don't think we've got our swimming gear on. Well, we can go back. No, Mummy, I want to go on the boat.
Play wood and build it. And then chop
The next stop is Kingsway, Cromwell Road. Alight here for Cleethorpes Leisure Centre and Cleethorpes Coastal Light Railway.
Yeah, adds coastal onto it. It's not. It doesn't have an AL at the end of it. It's just Cleethorpes Coastal Light Railway.
Yeah. It's a big hole.
Well, what about collection song? Yeah, I want to collect some shells. It's good when the tide's out, but it washes shells out. You know? Can I get on?
Welcome aboard Service 8 to Cleethorpes Pier.
On the beach.
The next stop is Kingsway, Queen's Parade.
Yeah, and you wouldn't let me get in because the bedroom can't work.
That's what's the roundabout.
The next stop is Kingsway, Brighton Street. Alight here for Queen's Parade Central Promenade.
King's Parade, Central Promenade.
There's no sun. But we can collect some shells. Can't we?
Yeah.
Welcome aboard Service 8 to Cleethorpes. The next stop is Alexandra Road, Seaview Street. Alight here for Ross Castle and local shops and bars.
What's Castle has been a frank start.
Wasn't a very one. Flipping Nora.
Welcome aboard. Service 8 to Cleethorpes Pier.
I Beetlejuice said.
Hey?
I Beetlejuice said.
It's showtime. What did he do before he says it? Can you remember?
The next stop is Alexandra Road, Albert Road. Alight here for Cleethorpes Livery.
Kind of clear that you shouldn't be sitting. You don't need to record it. Yeah, maybe you know. Take that account. Fuck
Yeah.
Anyway. I made sure my microphone was muted before I did that because I'd get banned for saying that.
Yeah, I can't get banned on your stream for being too young. That was always weird.
I might move to the front again.
Yeah, nearly there
Sun's
anyway.
gone a bit further away. Only sat there. My phone kept an overheat on it. Got a better view from here.
Yeah. So what's after we've terminated, taking back to town centre?
Yeah.
Okay. Thought I'd get the brief just before we get there, of course, then it's fresher.
Yeah, jump on the 6. Over here on the 9 by the looks of things.
Probably.
Or the 6.
Oof.
No, they don't do the 6 often.
No.
It looks like it's doing the 6.
They're not allowed
No,
on
it's not.
53s anymore.
It's not doing the 6. They very rarely do the 5s. I've seen them on the 5 a few times.
Because they're limited to towns only.
Welcome aboard. Service 8 to
Yeah, that's on the 9.
Cleethorpes Pier.
The next stop is Cleethorpes Pier. Where we
Now continue
terminate.
with Service 6 to Wipers Wood, calling it 11 million places under the sun.
Have you got the 5 route ritual?
No. Sam's done it though.
Do you need it?
Not immediately.
If we've got some spare time, do you want to do it?
I don't know how much this is going to eat first, but maybe.
It's about an hour each way.
I know, I just do one leg for it pretty much.
Yeah.
Like this doesn't repeat that. Actually, this does repeat. That repeats. It doesn't go back a different way,
Yeah,
basically.
pretty much.
If 99% is the same set, I'm not going to do it twice.
No.
Unless it's a full circular.
The 10 and the 9, for example, or 3 and the 4, for example, or
They vary.
the 8 and the 6.
Yeah.
But yeah. Stick on
The
this.
next stop is Cleethorpes Pier, Sea Road. We now continue with Service 6 calling at Clee Road, King George V Stadium and Ladysmith Road.
I can't be asked running it through today.
Nah, if we've got some spare time, we can do the 5, because that's a relatively chill route.
Yeah.
It's got some really nice fast country roads as well, and I like that. I like going fast down
But
country
they don't
roads.
get anywhere near West Virginia. Oh man. I was trying to think of how Louis going to work out my 7, 8, 17, 18, because you come back a different way than you go. Would you then kind of split the run metaphorically over at Wroxham and then restart it through? I guess we'll find out next week. Because once I know it's launched, I'm going to test a few out.
Yeah, we need to do the 25 route visual as well, but that's very rare.
It's only ever a single decker these days, like only twice, if 3 times.
Would have been better to
When
get it
Sam
on
was still down at Ravendale, was it ever deckered?
the X99. Was it the X90? It goes from here to Brig.
That don't even go that way, it goes straight through Raisin. That's X90 for Gainsborough. That only runs because they can't be asked to fund the train. Who's
Yeah,
responsible
well,
for the bus
that's-
that doesn't want to
that's
run the train?
always-
The rail group.
There's always a bus. So
I know it's always a bus,
theoretically,
and it's always completely round. Completely.
so they're not. You can't really say they're losing profit on it.
No,
They're definitely making a lot of profit from it.
but the money's obviously not going back to the bus company.
Not all of it,
So using that respect, it is still a massive loss
theoretically.
because they're generating fuck all.
Lower this back down now, seeing as I'm not trying to look move the children that decided they were going to plop themselves right in front of my life. Anyway, this is the Cleethorpes of the Pier.